Hey people, what's going on? So, I'm over here having a good day. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful blue sky. Love days like these. Also, don't like them because it makes it really hard to focus on what you're trying to focus on. So, that's why at home and with my desk, I have my desk facing just a blank wall, no windows, nothing like that. And the reason why is so that I'm not distracted by the beautiful blue sky day that I want to go out and have some fun, go hiking, that sort of thing. So, what are we talking about in this video? Well, we're going to talk about confidence in yourself. Yeah, you heard me. You got to be confident in what you want to do. You have to be confident in your decision. You have to accept it and suck things up sometimes. When, we feel like we have obligations. We feel like we have to do something, or we have to go this place, or we have to do this, or we have to stay, or we have to call, or we feel all these obligations and stuff like that. But the thing is, that's a bunch of crap. Obligations is crap. An obligation is something, if you're making it up and it has to do with your values, it ultimately means you're the one in control of whatever the obligation is. Obligation in my opinion is two things. Either I'm making it up and it's part of my values, or I feel like I'm supposed to do something and I give up what I want to do, what I really want to do this obligation based on values and stuff like that. The other thing that I categorize as an obligation is promises. If you promise someone that you're going to do something, or promise someone that you're going to call them, or whatever it is, that is an obligation because you've promised and now you're obligated to do and fulfill on that promise. Okay? But what I hate, it's not necessarily hate, but what bothers me is when people talk about, they complain and whine and are just so not fun to be around, and they're just like, I really want to do this, but I really feel like I need to do this, and it's like this giant, huge ordeal, huge, giant thing, when at the end of the day, just suck it up, pick one of the things, trust yourself, and be confident in that you're doing what is right for you to do. If it is because you feel obligated, well, that's a good reason. And don't complain about, I really wish I could do this, or I really wish I could do this. You're choosing to do what it is you're doing. And that's just the end of the day. And going around and crying and pitying and living in this circle of life of obligation is just crap. Because at the end of the day, you're doing exactly what you want to do in the long run. I mean, no one is forcing you or making you do what you're doing. You are choosing to do it and complaining about having to emotionally go through what you're choosing to do. It's a very odd psychological thing that's going on. It's like you don't want to face reality or something like that. But anyway, I struggle with it too. Believe me. I think everyone struggles with the whole, I really want to do this, I really wish I could do this, but I have to do this, or I feel like I have to do this. And yeah, it's tough. I know. And it's just the way it is. So, but what I'm really getting down to is, choose to Be thankful and be happy. Don't spread negativity about how you wish that you could be doing something else, especially when it's something that you could literally do. Like, for instance, complaining about, I want to quit my job and pursue whatever this is. And you continue to, and you feel like, I can't quit my job because it's a family business and I have to continue and stay there because of the family, and I feel obligated to stay there. Okay? That is, fine. That's a great family values. It's good, that's a good characteristic to have. But don't complain about it. Don't complain. Just, embrace your values. If you truly, the reason why you are doing it is to honor your family, and that's the reason why you're still working there, that is 100% fine. That is great. But embrace it. Don't complain and, talk crap about it. And if that's the way you feel, then leave. Don't keep going back and forth and torturing everyone else with the negativity and how you wish that you could be doing something different. Just go out and do it. Just either be 100% fine and confident with where you are at whatever job you're at or doing whatever you're doing, or choose, if you're going to be complaining about wanting this other thing and it's perfectly in your grasp and you're perfectly capable of going and doing that, then go do that. The difference is wishes or dreams and wanting those dreams, and that is different. That's different because you aren't, it's okay, for instance, like wanting to go have a month-long vacation and you can only get a week off or something. It's like, oh, I really wish I could do a month-long vacation. I only get a week off. That's not necessarily complaining and not being confident in your decision. Just need to be confident in where you're going and in your decision, and embrace the reason why you're doing what you're doing. And I think that's the biggest thing that I, for one, struggle with. And it's not embracing or even figuring out, why am I doing what I'm doing? What am I even working towards? Why am I working on e-commerce? Why am I working on building a brand? Why am I doing these YouTube videos? It's like, well, I really wish I could just go on a month-long vacation right now. Well, I could go on a month-long vacation right now. I could quit everything, stop everything, and go on a month-long vacation. And it would not be super fun, but I could go do that, So it's like, you want to remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing, and embrace the reason and philosophy and values that build up why you're doing what you're doing. You need to embrace those things, and that way you can be confident in knowing, this is the reason why, and this is where I'm going, this is where I'm heading, and I'm going to get there. Okay, so push all the wants and dreams and stuff aside. Keep those as the end of the tunnel, and just embrace the reason. Because you have to have a reason. If you don't have a reason, how are you going to be confident? How are you going to trust yourself? How are you going to know if you're even moving forward? So, that's it for this video. Went over a few things. Hope you all are doing well. I say that in every video, I know. But, yeah. So, I'll talk to you guys next time. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Chowder.